Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Mikal Bridges.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges out there with Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the guard position. And for Detroit, Wiseman's out there with Gallinari. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Thompson in at the two-guard spot. So many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
Just has a knack for putting it in the hoop. Bridges, this man can score.
Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Bridges against Thompson, and taken away by Johnson. Jumps up, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Just look at how fast Johnson gets down the floor. Fantastic at scoring in transition.
Now Cunningham. Playing Brooklyn, he was nearly unstoppable. Down low. Dinwiddie against Ivey. And so the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. Takes it inside. Ivey, no one around him. No good from outside. Now here's Dinwiddie. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And good that time.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside, there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 9 points last game out. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Out to Thompson, on deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here now is Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And there's the pass to Cunningham. Here's Wiseman. Last time out he had 13 points. Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. The shot by Ivey, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. Fires the three. And the Nets miss again. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 3. Pass to Wiseman. Now the dish to Ivy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
He hits the second from the line. And more in the NBA, Greg, we're seeing teams face each other twice in a row just like this. Do the players like this kind of scheduling, you think?
Listen, players are in favor of anything that cuts down on travel, and this is one of the ways to do it. The league's doing a lot to make the season less of a grind.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. 5th best, Mikal Bridges.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Pass to Cunningham. And yes, it's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Bridges. And Thompson sends it back. And now here's Wiseman, the fast break chance. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him, totally focused on the rim.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 5. Johnson kicks to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie is screen on Gallinari. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ivy against Dinwiddie. Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. His 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Detroit's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Clock is at 3. Thompson finds Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Nets trail by 5. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Bridges a screen on Ivy. Out to Bridges. There's the triple, and the three ball is good. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And one thing about Cam Johnson, his shooting mechanics are elite.
We already know that he shoots a high percentage from three, but he also has the height to shoot over people from out there, and that adds to the confidence.
Dinwiddie against Ivy. Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another three.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Ivy with a screen for Thompson. Looking for Ivy, and he gets it there. Chalk up two there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dinwiddie against Ivy. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Over Thompson. Bridges misses.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Johnson double teamed, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Dinwiddie with it. He has 5. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Johnson for 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Thompson in the corner. Here's Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's a 3-point Piston lead.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
There's the lob to Bridges, and Thompson sends it back. Here's Wiseman. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Cunningham. And Morris subbed in for Thompson. Then for the Nets, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Cameron Thomas comes in for Johnson. And O'Neal subbed in for Bridges. Here's Ivy. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Nets. Dinwiddie with the steal. With the second effort. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Bogdanovich with it. Now Thomas defending. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Morris kicks to Ivy. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
No good on the second free throw. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
The Pistons lead it. Morris outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner three shooters, he loves that spot.
O'Neal passes to Thomas. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by Morris. Here's Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
The pass to Ivy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Brendan Watford's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges comes in for O'Neal. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Dinwiddie. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Pistons leading by 5. Now, Ivy is definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Wiseman. Count it. Wiseman's got 6 points.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick-and-roll action and cashing in.
Now here's Simmons. Still yet to score. And stolen by Ivy. Morris against Walker. Morris, no good. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Jaden Ivey. Thomas gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morris into the lane. It's good. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Now, here's Walker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Bridges. The shot, no good. Walker against Cunningham. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here's Simmons. Still without a basket. Bogdanovich out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Morris in at the 1. They're the group Detroit will start the second with.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
Cunningham against Bridges to the inside. And stolen by Simmons. On up the court. It's good. Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Pistons leading by 4. Now, here's Cunningham. And, Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Nets trail by 5. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Bridges shot, good.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
And Morris has got the ball here for Detroit. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Walker. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Well, Bridges isn't the biggest guy, but he is a fighter.
And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old-school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
And that one falls for Bridges. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Walker against Morris. Bogdanovich left side. On the mark with the 15-footer. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And there are a lot of things Bogdanovich can do in this offense. The mid-range jumper just really rounds out his arsenal.
Back to Thomas. Five to shoot. Bridges. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. That's 12 points for Mikal Bridges.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
Cunningham up top. Defended by Bridges. A 3 from Morris. And Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Now here's Thomas. Nothing on the board, and they take the lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Cunningham against Bridges. Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Thompson in for Bogdanovich.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. From deep, Gallinari bangs home the trifecta. Gallinari's got 10 points.
Set him up, knock him down. Gallinari's a rhythm shooter, looking good on that one.
Bridges a screen on Thompson. Thomas passes to Bridges. That's good, and it's Thomas picking up the assist. Bridges has got 9 points in the quarter.
And doing much better now. In that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Now, here's Stewart. Gallinari outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Finney-Smith. And it's Gallinari missing. And here are the Nets. They're on an 18-6 run. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Morris into the lane. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Wiseman's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. And Morris drops them both. And here is Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Pass to Finney-Smith. High post Johnson. Passes it to Thomas. Clock at 6. For 3, Bridges. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Bridges has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Cameron Johnson.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Pistons trail by 5. Thompson passes to Morris. Pass to Wiseman. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Wiseman. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Now, that's a smart play by Wiseman. He's got their offense down. He reads his teammates' movements so well.
Claxton with it. He's covered by Wiseman. Outside Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. The pass to Bridges. The three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Drops in the tray. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Morris passes to Wiseman. On the wing, Thompson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here's Bridges. He's got 18. Here's Thomas. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And Morris has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And another 3 for Detroit.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Johnson against Cunningham. Inside, Bridges. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Cunningham on the wing. Back to Morris. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. Morris into the lane. Out to Gallinari. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. A different look here for Detroit. Bogdanovich is checked in for Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Monte Morris. And the Nets also making a change. Dinwiddie's checked in. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Ivy with it. Bridges covering. Back to Wiseman. 5 on the clock. Here's Ivy. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brooklyn's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Johnson surveying the floor. And Wiseman comes to help. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Finney-Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Ivy with it. This is to Bogdanovich. And he drives in. Wiseman the pass to Ivy. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
One of Ivey's best attributes, his ability to score off the bounce.
Pass to Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And that one falls for Claxton.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Thomas checked in for Mikal Bridges. He's off on the second.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
A willingness to put himself on the line, Ivy going directly into the heart of the defense.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
Bridges, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
The Nets with the lead. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Can't hit from in close. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. That evens the score.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Cunningham, he's checked in for Detroit. .136 left in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Ivy. Feeds it to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Ivy against Dinwiddie. Wiseman dishes to Thompson. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. There's a minute left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Ivy. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in. Ivy's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Bridges with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Nets leading by 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He misses the free throw. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Pistons trail by 3. Now Cunningham. He's got 8. Pass to Ivy. Gallinari on the wing from 18 feet away. The shot that time not on target.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. Now, Shaq, you once said that all the real big men are extinct because you killed them off.
That would be a correctamundo.
Wait, time out. Aren't you a police officer? So shouldn't you place yourself under arrest for that?
Kenny, that's a little thing we call metaphor.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half. And it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
I mean, this is how you want to start the game, attacking most every time he touches the ball. And he's got the receipts, Shaq.
Listen, high point tonight. So far, putting in the work.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is the group that Jacque Vaughn has right now. We've got Mikal Bridges. Cameron Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So here's Gallinari after Mikal Bridges' bucket.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wiseman with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up.
And this is what Gallinari is capable of. Once he gets hot, he stays aggressive and keeps shooting.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Now the pass to Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The Pistons have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. No good on that one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
And he's good on the second. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Thompson. Bridges misses. The Pistons trailing. Thompson inside. Defended by Bridges. The game now all-time. Wiseman's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Nets. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Perfect connection on the oop. Bridges is very good at going up and finishing lobs as a wing.
Now, here's Ivey. 11 points in the game. Out to Gallinari. Bridges with the steal. Ivey against Dinwiddie. There's the dish to Bridges. Dinwiddie against Ivey. 6 to shoot. Nice move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nets have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cunningham outside. Thompson outside. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. For Detroit, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Nets leading by 3. Johnson outside. Passes to Finney-Smith. 13 feet away. Good. He hits the jump shot. Finney Smith's got 10 points.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Ivy against Dinwiddie. Gallinari a screen on Dinwiddie. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Down low, Claxton. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gallinari.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
One shot.
And Claxton, no good on that one. Pistons trail by 7. And here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. And it goes down 2 points. 10 points for him.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bridges. Over Thompson. Bridges misses. And, well, Detroit shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Cunningham up top. Covered by Johnson. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Misses the three.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
One shot.
Nets leading by 6. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them. Taking a look here at numbers for Cade Cunningham. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Ivy against Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists now in the game. Cunningham finds Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. The shot's good from Wiseman. That's 10 points for James Wiseman.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Dinwiddie against Ivy. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Cunningham looking it over. Gallinari wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Dinwiddie against Ivy. Here's Finney Smith.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And the pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Ivy. The Pistons have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Gallinari. It's deflected. Ivy against Bridges. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on James Wiseman.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
The first one falls.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Cade Cunningham. He's perfect from the line this time.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 9 points. Passes it to Ivy. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot. So he gets the feed and sinks it.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 7 points in the game. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Ivy. Wiseman sets a screen for Ivy. Back to Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. There's the lob to Bridges. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. And Gallinari kicks to Bogdanovich. Brooklyn with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Dinwiddie wide open. On the wing, Dinwiddie. That one drops for him. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Dinwiddie against Ivy. Here's Bogdanovich. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Timeout called. The Nets. Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Mikal Bridges. Dinwiddie kicks to Thomas. Back to Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Inside. Tries again. Out of hand on it. Outside Thomas. Double team on Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie for three. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. There's the pass to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Thompson launches it. Rebound, Brooklyn.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Ivy. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, Simmons. Over Stewart. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Ivy. Good. Nice job down low. Ivy's got 13 points.
Wow. The floater. Ivy must have really felt like that was the best option there.
Stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Thomas. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Bridges is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Walker subbed in for Dinwiddie. Brooklyn leading by 9. Simmons with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Goes up at the stripe. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Gallinari finds Ivy. Back to Gallinari. And he makes good on the layup. Gallinari's got 4 this quarter.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Thompson against Bridges. Thomas passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
For the Pistons, Alec Burks checked in for Gallinari. Kate Cunningham comes in for Thompson. And Morris subbed in for Ivy. Trendon Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Morris against Walker. Passes it to Burks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Pistons have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Free throw good, Burks. He hits both from the stripe. Nets leading by 7. Simmons looking it over. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. Misses from close range. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham is out there with Morris. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Stewart in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Simmons. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Walker's shot is off.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Watford. Cunningham against Bridges. Walker. It's deflected. Burks looking around. The pass to Bogdanovic. Cunningham against Bridges. Detroit, no good that time either. Nets leading by 7. And that one falls for Bridges. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Back to Simmons. Bridges outside. Now Morris. Pass to Stewart. Kicks it to Cunningham. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That will be foul number 5 on him.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th. He's got to be smart the rest of the way.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Cunningham. Brooklyn leading by 8. Simmons inside. Stewart on him. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pistons have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Driving the lane. The shot by Ivey, no good. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. And finished off by Walker.
One of Simmons' best attributes is his ability to distribute.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Morris. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Driving in. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. Free throw good for Morris. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Bridges sets the screen for Simmons. On the wing, Bridges. Outside, Thomas. To the middle. Nice move. And the layup is good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Walker against Morris. Pass to Burks. Here's the three. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the left wing. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Watford's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw good for Morris. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit. And the Nets also making a change. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Trendon Watford. And Morris drops them both. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Simmons against Stewart. And Simmons kicks to Thomas. Latre. Rebound by the Pistons. Wiseman's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Now, here is Morris. Down low. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Wiseman.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Bridges a screen on Stewart. Simmons passes to Bridges. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Bridges has got 37.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Bridges against Ivy. He was all alone on that one.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Nets leading by 7. Outside, Walker. Bridges sets the screen for Walker. He feeds it to Bridges. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 39 points for Mikal Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Ivy kicks to Morris. Offline with his three. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That's good from Walker. A different look here for Detroit. Alinari comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in for Monte Morris. The Nets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Simmons. And Johnson subbed in for Thomas. Now here's Walker. Dishes it to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Over Thompson. Bridges misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Bridges dishes to Walker. Driving to the basket. Out to Bridges. Walker in the corner. 6 to shoot. Bridges sets the screen for Walker. And there's the feed to Bridges. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's Pistons trail by 8. Here's Gallinari. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his 5th foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. On defense, Detroit, 9-point game. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Off target with his 3. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bridges with the steal. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. First free throw is good. That one is no good.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Morris passes to Gallinari. Bridges with the steal. Morris against Dinwiddie. Teardrop shot. Rebound, Detroit. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting in the 4th quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Bridges outside. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Morris into the lane. Misses from short range. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Cunningham, he's checked in for Detroit. Jaden Ivey comes in for Monte Morris. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Ivey. Thompson, high post. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. Nifty move.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Now, here's Ivey. Here's Gallinari. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for two.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 18. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Morris. 5 to shoot. Fades away. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dinwiddie against Morris. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. And so he makes both from the line. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
Now, here's Bridges after James Wiseman's miss. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Cunningham. And just miss after miss right now. Nets leading by 20. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They get it back. Timeout called the Nets.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
That's good from Cunningham. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Thomas. On target from 13 feet.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now, here is Morris. Now the pass to Cunningham. Thompson, left side. Over Johnson. Thompson misses. Nets shooting 41% for the game. Feeds to Thomas. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Mikal Bridges.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. Wiseman with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's good for 2.
And just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Morris has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Bogdanovich is a consistent shooter from outside. Once he's in rhythm, he's comfortable from firing from beyond.
Simmons with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.